Okay, so we're going to make our first animated GIF. So we don't have any frames here. You can load blank frames and then import pictures, whatever. We're going to import a whole bunch of pictures. So there's 1, 2, 3. Add frames from a batch of image files. Okay, so you make your image files in another image program, or you capture them out of a movie that you made or you have, or anyway, you have a sequence of numbered files that you made and you numbered and you named. Okay, so it can be frame 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5, whatever. Okay, you got to know what the name is. In this case, I didn't call mine frame, I called it an Annie. So I had an Annie 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you got to put the name of the file, but not the numbers, but just the name. And then you got to put what kind of file it is. It's best to use a GIF file, GIF file. But I forgot when I did it, and I did a JPEG. But you can make GIFs out of JPEGs too, so that's fine. Then you choose the number of numbers that are going to be after your Annie, whatever, the number before the JPEG. So I have mine Annie 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's only the minimum amount of digits is 1. But let's say you were doing a whole bunch of digits and you wanted to have 0, 0, 1. So the first one would not be 1. It would have 2 zeros, 2 blanks before the numbering started. So you'd say the minimum number in that case would be 3. And then you enter the number here, and it would put 2 zeros to make the minimum number of digits 3. So it would be Annie 0, 0, 1. But in my case, I don't have the 0 zeros. I just have the 1. So I just want one digit. Okay, then you tell how many frames you want to load out of your file. Well, I have 4. When I tried it with, up to 10, it said, we don't see the other 7. We don't see the other, whatever, 6. So I'm just loading frames 1 to 4, because that's all I have. And where are these things located? You got to browse for your folder. Okay, so in my case, they're located in Flash Cartoons in the GIF section, the GIF file. Okay, so now I'm loading Annie files. They're JPEGs, and they only have one minimum number here. And the files are located desktop Flash Cartoons, the Annie file. I say OK, so it loads it. Frame 1, 2, Annie 1, Annie 2, Annie 3, and Annie 4. If you got any of those things wrong, if you got the name wrong, the numbers wrong, or the file location wrong, it would say they didn't find them and it won't load. You got to make sure you get everything right. And if you got something wrong, then you got to go back and redo that other page. Okay, the way I was showing it to you before, later after I made these, I decided I needed blanks, so I made frame Annie 4. So it loaded it in sequence, Annie 4. But the way we had it set up when I showed you the original, this guy was over here. So it doesn't make any difference, but I'm going to right-click and drag it over here because that's just the way I showed you before. Blank, then free, then pre-animated, then pre-animated GIFs. Okay, these are all come in set at 0 seconds. They'll flash by so fast they won't look animated. It'll be useless. So I right-click and I'm going to change delay. And you can experiment different changes, different amounts of delay. 1,000 is 1 second. Now, 100 is 1 second, but we're dealing with centiseconds. So 1,000 is 10 seconds, so you can be up to 10 seconds delay between pictures. In this case, we want 30 centiseconds. Okay, so I change it for that one. I can right-click, change delay, make it 30 for this one, click OK. Or Or you can select this one and the delay is 0. You can go up here and say, oh, I want 30 on that one. And when you select another thing, then it'll make it, it made that one 30. Yeah, come back here, yeah, it's 30. This one's set at 0. I can go up here and put in my 30. I can select anything else here. I'll select any other frame. Put it in the 30. Okay, so now we got all these are 30. And so let's see how it looks. Should look the same as the one I showed you. Yeah. 3 animated GIFs. That's the way we want it. Stop the playing. Okay, so now we're going to save the file. You can do a bunch of other stuff. You can add different effects. You can add other pictures, other frames. You come up here and you can add. You can save it as other images, but we want to save it as a GIF file. So we come up here and save it as GIF. Okay, so this Beneton Movie GIF does a transparency mode. Now, GIFs have picture files have the ability to have one color as transparent, and it'll show the background, whatever it's sitting on in your web page. So if we made this color, this black color, transparent, then it would just show the colored words. And if we had like the background of your web page, you had flowers or something, then it would just show words on the flowers. Because the black would be transparent, it wouldn't show. I want the black transparent in this case. Apparently the Beneton Movie GIF doesn't have the option of having a non-transparent, so I choose the color that is not in my GIF. I don't have white in my GIF, so I choose white. Okay, now it'll show white as transparent. There's no white, it'll show no transparent. It'll just show the black with the color blues. Okay, you can loop the animation forever, or you can just play it a number of times, 1 time, or 2 times, or 10 times, whatever you want. You can add a GIF comment in the file label, but it doesn't show up there in the GIFs, so that's not really important. So I'm okay. So okay, it saves it as a Beneton Movie GIF. Saves it as a GIF in the Beneton Movie file folder. So that's where it automatically set up to save. I don't see another way to, you can change it here. So you choose where you want it. Just automatically, it'll save it in the Beneton Movie GIF folder if you don't specify. Okay, so we just did a test 2 previously, and I should have erased that, but now I'll call it test 3. It saves it as a GIF file. That's how you want it saved. You have that other option of saving it as other type of graphic files, but the GIF is the only one that comes out animated. So we save that. Okay, now it says file successfully saved. Okay, so now we're all set up.